sign-in page doesn't look great. Remember the static project from way back when? Static note header. Oops. If we look at that, there was notes.html, but there was also signin.html. With some other stuff in it. Take this div class signin. I'll paste that into Slack. And let's throw that in the sign-in component. Now don't forget our on-click here. Let's not forget to put that back. So I'll just leave them side by side for the moment, even though that won't work. To know, of course, all our classes need to change to class name, right? So I'll find class equals. Make sure I don't find any actual JavaScript classes. Click a little arrow, replace with class name equals. Replace all. Okay, that's good. Have an image here. That needs to be self-closing. Have another image down here. It needs to be self-closing. This has sign in with GitHub and sign in with Google. Well, shucks. We'll just pretend that GitHub thing isn't there for right now. So this Google sign-in button, that's the thing that needs to call authenticate, right? So I'll throw my on-click up there. And seems like that's about right. Let's see. Okay, it changed. My images are broken here. Quill.svg and Google.svg. Both of those are here in the source directory. How did we do that before? We imported them, right? Let's import. What's the first one? The Quill? Yeah. Import Quill from /quill.svg. Import Google logo. We have Google provider too. From Google SVG. And then instead of saying media /quill SVG, I'll have image source, take out the quotes too, because now we're going to put JavaScript here. This is this Quill variable. And instead of image source equals media Google SVG, replace that with Google logo. Okay, that's a huge Quill. But hey, there's my Google logo. So it still looks bad, but no more broken images. So here's how my sign-in component ended up. I'm pasting this in Slack. We have signin.css with nothing in it. If I look back at static under style, somewhere in here, I probably have some sign-in stuff. There it is. I have a few rules related to sign-in. Sign in, sign in, sign in. Header, I think that's in sign in too. All right, I copied a little too much, but I'll just get rid of that. This header, wasn't that in sign in? There's a header. Yep, class name equals header. So if I save that, that is somewhat better. Yeah. Beautiful. And my button still works. Being pretty doesn't keep it from working. That's what I always tell people in a job interview too. Being pretty doesn't keep me from working. So here's my new style sheet for sign in. Notice this background image is from Unsplashit, unsplash.it. Which just gives you some royalty-free images. Pretty nice. And you can browse their full list of images. I found one that looked vaguely like the old Evernote login. Looks related to notes. There's a little notebook. So a less ghastly sign-in page now. Style the sign-in page. Questions? Cool.